So, this is my bookshelf. So I thought it was a little bit odd that, as an English student, I don't make that many book videos, and I've been encouraged to try and make a few more, so here goes. I've heard that book haul videos are pretty popular, and they're videos where basically you talk about what books you've bought recently. I don't know how these things catch on, they just seem to. So about a month ago I got a letter from the school office saying what courses I had been accepted into for 4th year, and one of them is Sir Walter Scott. And luckily the course convener actually had the good manners to include a reading list, so I went ahead and bought the books. Rob Roy, this lovely little 90s Penguin edition, and as you can see I'm currently working my way through it. If you want to keep up to date on how I'm doing, as of this video I'm on page 196. If you want to know where I am, or if I finished it, or what I thought of it, I'll have my Goodreads account down below, underneath all the Facebook, Twitter and all the rest of it. Waverley, not the train station, but I've not actually... the story of Edward Waverley, apparently. An idealistic young man who fights in the Jacobite forces of 1745. He's got a thing about Jacobites, actually, I've noticed this. Scott's magnificent historical romance Rob Roy, set against the background of the 1715 Jacobite Rising. It's almost as if he knows a thing or two about them. And a old Wordsworth edition of Ivanhoe, set during the reign of Richard III. Coeur de Lion Ivanhoe is a historical romance and dashing tale of daring do. How lovely. In addition to that, this caught my eye, and I thought I have to possess it. It's a biscuit book. It's actually called, A Nice Cup of Tea and a Sit Down, and it's even a signed copy. And it's not a book on how to make biscuits, it's a book reviewing biscuits. Shop-bought biscuits, such as the morning coffee. Hey, hey, who could not go for a... I'm just going to put this book down now. So then I went to Edinburgh, and problem with Edinburgh, a lot of second-hand bookshops. Me and second-hand bookshops get along very well. Second-hand bookshops and my wallet, bit of a strained relationship. And I went and got a load of Pelicans. Religion and the Rise of Capitalism by R.H. Tawney. Thinking to Some Purpose by L. Susan Stebbing. A Short History of English Literature by B. Ivor, Evans. And The English Parliament by Kenneth Mackenzie. And I started reading this one, and I'm not going to lie, pretty dry book. It's one of Dickens' earliest works, Pickwick Papers. I don't think it's an original edition, but it's still old, and as you know, I like the old. Is this creepy enough for you yet? And lastly, on the day that I was leaving, I came across another second-hand bookshop, and that doesn't help at all, does it? It's Charles Dickens, A Critical Study by George Gissing. Chapter 1, His Times. More than 30 years have elapsed since the death of Charles Dickens. 102 years old, this book. Love you. So, they're all the books that I bought over the last month. I'll probably do what I end up doing when I drunkenly order books on the internet and not read them. These two I bought after going to the pub last year, still haven't even thumbed through them yet. So that's the last of my sort of sorry I was away in Edinburgh apology making up video things. Join me next week and I'll be doing a review on Make Room, Make Room, which is a book which I was reading a while ago and just haven't got round to reviewing yet. Also. See you next Thursday. Thanks for watching. So, for the entire month of August I have bought a few books. I'll not cross my legs because that fucks up the lighting. And The English Parliament by Kenneth Williams. Kenneth Williams? Kenneth Mackenzie.